Hi, I'm Chris Davis for About.com. There's nothing quite as precious as a newborn, and if you're looking for a creative gift for that baby, why not try knitting a pair of booties? To get started, you'll need the following: yarn, 4-ply knitting worsted, approximately 2 ounces, knitting needles, size 7 or 8, and some scissors. First, you'll need to cast on. This is the process of starting the first row on your knitting needle. Begin by holding one needle in your right hand with a yarn stretched between both hands. Wrap the yarn around your left thumb. Next, slide the needle behind the loop you just created and pull the stitch onto the needle. You will continue this step for as many stitches as you need. Second, you will begin your knitting. There are 2 types of stitches that you will use, knit and purl. Quick tip: you'll always work from the left needle to the right. Every time you complete a row, switch the needle so that what you are creating always starts on the left side. A knit stitch is created by sliding your right hand needle in front of the first stitch and underneath your left hand needle. Wrap the yarn around the right hand needle, pull the needle through, and slide off the stitch from the left needle to the right. A purl stitch is created by sliding your right hand needle behind the stitch and over the top of the left hand needle. Wrap the yarn around the right hand needle, slide the right needle back and push it through the stitch and under the left hand needle. Then slide the yarn off to the right. The final step is casting off. This is the process of removing your knitting from the needle without it unraveling. You will do 1 regular knit stitch. The second and remaining stitches are a little different. On the second stitch, complete a knit stitch and then take your left hand needle and slide it under the first stitch on the right needle. Pull it up and over the second stitch and slide it off. This is a traditional cast off. However, because your booty pattern will end in a combination of alternating knit and purl stitches, you'll need to cast off both knit and purl. The only difference is that the purl stitch, you need to place your yarn in front, do a purl stitch, continue the cast off just like before. At this point, you are ready. Cast on 28 stitches. Knit 10 rows. At row 11, you will knit 12 stitches, then knit 2 stitches together. Do this by sliding your right hand needle into 2 stitches instead of 1. This decreases the stitches in the row and creates the area for the toes. Finish the row with 12 more knit stitches. Row 12, knit across. Row 13, knit 11 stitches, knit 2 together, and then 11 more stitches. Row 14, knit across. Row 15, knit 10, 2 together, knit 10. Row 16, knit across. You should now have 22 stitches. Now you will create the ribbing. Create 10 rows of alternating knit and purl stitches. Cast off on the 10th row. Fold the booty in half and sew up the seam. By alternating needle size and yarn type, you can create a variety of booty sizes and styles. To learn more, check us out on the web at About.com. Thanks for watching.